You ever have one of those moments where you're just doing your job, trying to keep your head down, and suddenly the world flips upside down? That's how it started for me. Ava Thompson, a single mom working as a housekeeper in this sprawling mansion up in Willow Creek, Virginia. I was wiping down countertops when I heard a gasped little Sophie, 8 years old, clutching her throat, her face turning blue, a tiny plastic bead stuck where it shouldn't be. I didn't think twice, dropped the rag, grabbed her, and started the Heimlich, my hands shaking but steady enough to push until that bead popped out like a cork. Sophie gasped, air rushing back, her tiny body slumping against me. I held her, whispering, "You're okay, baby girl, you're okay." But then, boom, this deep, furious voice cuts through the room like a blade. "What the hell are you doing to my daughter?" It's Ethan Caldwell, tech billionaire, Sophie's dad, standing in the doorway, eyes blazing like I'm some monster. Before I can explain, his girlfriend, Vanessa, storms in, all fake tears and drama, screaming, "She's trying to hurt her, Ethan. I told you she's trouble." I'm standing there, heart pounding, Sophie still whimpering in my arms, trying to say, "She was choking. I swear, I was helping her. But Vanessa's venom drowns me out." "You're a liar, Ava. You jealous, lowlife maidn't touch her again." Ethan rips Sophie from me, his face a mix of rage and fear. He doesn't see the bead on the floor, doesn't hear my explanation, just sees his disabled daughter, braces peeking from her dress, in the arms of a stranger. "Get out," he growls, dragging me toward the door. I stumble, my shoulder burning, and when I pull back, his hand flies slap, right across my cheek. The sting's nothing compared to the humiliation, but I stand tall, blood trickling from my lip. "I saved her life," I hiss, "and you don't get to touch me." Vanessa smirks, all crocodile tears. "She's dangerous, Ethan. Call the cops." But as I'm pushed out, I lock eyes with her and say, low and steady, "I've seen things, Vanessa. You think your secrets are safe." Her face goes pale, but she snaps, "You're bluffing, you nobody." That night, I'm shaking, replaying it all, how I saw Vanessa slip that bead to Sophie, calling it candy, how I overheard her whispering to the groundskeeper, Leo, about offshore accounts and getting rid of the kid for Ethan's fortune. Sophie's not just a daughter to her, she's a roadblock. I'm no hero, just a mom trying to keep my own son, Lucas, safe, but I can't let this go. Sophie's notebook, filled with crayon drawings of Vanessa's cruelty, hiding her food, locking her in rooms, burns in my mind. I tell Carl, the estate's driver, everything. He nods, says, "You're right, Ava," but she's scared now. "Be careful." Days later, Ethan shows up at my tiny apartment, eyes heavy with regret. "I saw the footage," he says, holding that damn bead. "Sophie told me Vanessa gave it to her. I was wrong, Ava. I failed you both." He begs me to come back, not as a maid, but as Sophie's guardian. I hesitate, but Sophie's face, those trusting eyes, pull me back. I return, not for Ethan, but for her. Vanessa doesn't stop. She leaks a doctored video grabbing Sophie, my voice twisted to sound cruel. Headlines scream, "Maid or monster?" My past therapy after escaping an abusive ex gets dragged through the mud. A rock crashes through our window with a note, "Leave or burn." My son, Lucas, sees it, asks, "Mom, are we safe?" I hug him tight. "We're not running, baby." I fight back, giving my story to a local reporter, Clara, who writes it raw and real. The unedited footage drops online, and the tide turns. People see the truth, send donations, call me a hero. But Vanessa's ruthless. She sues, claiming I manipulated Ethan, preying on his grief. In court, it's brutal. Vanessa's lawyer sneers, "MS. Thompson, a trauma survivor on meds fit to raise kids." I bite back. "I'm fit because I protect them, unlike your client who fed a child a bead." The judge plays the real Footage panic, Sophie's relief, and dismisses Vanessa's case. She's ordered to face her own charges, endangerment, fraud. I walk out, Ethan's arm around me, Sophie and Lucas holding hands behind us. That mansion's no longer just a house, it's Sophie and Lucas's sanctuary. We open it to families with special needs kids, building gardens, hosting workshops. A year later, it's a network, homes across Virginia, each a safe haven. At our anniversary gala, Sophie plants daisies, Lucas leads kids in a fort-building contest, and I speak to a crowd under fairy lights. This isn't about me, I say. It's about belonging. Every kid deserves that. The governor invites me to speak, and I'm Florida Maid turned movement maker. But here's the thing, Vanessa's out there, free, probably plotting. I see her shadow sometimes, a car idling past the gate. Will she come for us again? I don't know, but I'm ready. I've got Sophie, Lucas, Ethan, and a community that believes in us. So, tell me, what would you do if someone tried to tear down your home? Your truth? Drop a comment, share your story. Let's talk about what justice really means when love's on the line.